Hi everyone, my name is Juliana and I'm a nutritionist. I work at a weight management and diabetes clinic, and I also work as a nutritionist for the 100 Huntley Show. So I have lots of information and things like that I do want to address to everybody, because I think it's important that everybody knows about living well and being healthy and wanting to take care of themselves. So it's really important that we talk about that. I wanted to address childhood obesity. I actually just filmed a segment on that today, and I really want to bring more awareness of this alarming trend that's happening. I'm seeing, as a nutritionist, I'm seeing, teenagers at the age of 18 living with diabetes, high blood pressure, or cholesterol, a fatty liver, all adulthood problems that they've developed already at the age of 18. And obviously that started way younger. They were younger when these things happened. So it's really important that we raise awareness. So a few tips that I want to suggest is getting kids involved in the kitchen. Having them cook with you helps them learn what's going into what they're eating, and also learn how to develop lifestyle skills, because these are things that they develop over time. So get them in the kitchen, make it fun, play some music, do things that'll get them more involved with you in the kitchen as a mom or a father or caregiver, whatever that is. So that's important. So life skill management. Getting them involved in sports or activities. If you don't have the financial means to do so, that's okay. Bringing them to a park where you play with them as well. Mommy and daddy can also benefit from that as well. So being active with your children, as well as you are a role model to them, is really important. So being active with them, or having a little dance party. I don't have children myself, but with my niece and nephew, when they come over and I'm babysitting them, I'll put some fun music on and we have a little dance party, and they have so much fun. They love it. So that's how they always see me, as always being active with them. We'll skip rope, anything like that involves exercise and making it fun. They love it and they'll go for that. As well as making them always have the option of having good, healthy treats as opposed to bad treats. I'm all for, once in a while having something like a cookie or a piece of cake, whatever the case may be. But you want to, 8% of the time, encourage healthy eating habits. So vegetables in a hummus dip or a Laughing Cow dip is fine. Baby Bell cheeses, cheese string, having fruits. What else? Crackers and cheese, that's fine too. So dairy, vitamin D, that's all important for them. Even a good yogurt, Mini-Go, is not that bad. But other yogurts that you can think of are better too. That's really important. So good snack ideas as opposed to Bear Paws or Fruit Loops or fruit candy-ish type snacks. Those are high sugar things. So those ones are better alternatives. So making sure they start off the day right, even having oatmeal and getting them to put on fruit on their oatmeal, adding some cinnamon to it is a great way to help them make the breakfast. Having a parfait, egg tacos, things like that. They can assemble them themselves. And then today on the segment, I talked about a good healthy lunch that they can have, which is a pita that's opened up with some chicken. You can also do luncheon meats that's low sodium, low fat, whatever. They need the protein, so it's a good source of protein. And I put spinach and cucumbers as well in there. And with the Laughing Cow cheese, perfect. It's a high fiber, good vegetables, good protein type lunch, and that's something that they can enjoy as well. Another thing I even talked about was for dinner. I said making dinner easy. So I got whole wheat naan bread, and then together we assembled a good pizza. So I had peppers, chicken. So chicken's better than pepperoni. Lots of vegetables, make it colorful, eat the rainbow. It's really important. And then by having them involved, by making their own dishes of pizza and things like that, even tacos, it builds hands-on fine motor skills, and they're able to learn more and be involved in the kitchen. And activity-wise, so limiting time spent on gadgets like Game Boy, or I don't even know all of them anymore. iPads, phones, computers, being on PlayStation or Xbox or whatever the case may be, anything like that. To a certain degree, like an hour and a half or something like that, that's fine. The less time they spend sedentary and more active, the better it is for children. I need to be active at least 60 minutes every day to ensure that they are, developing their muscles or bones, and finding ways to combat childhood obesity is important. As someone who was bullied because I was overweight when I was a young girl, it does affect you, and it does make you a stronger person, absolutely. But being a victim of bullying, it does change you. But what I found as someone is, when I had people keep pointing it out to me that I was overweight, I already knew I was. So having other people tell me that didn't make me feel necessarily better. I knew what was wrong. I just didn't know how to fix it. So what happened with me is that my sister was diagnosed with cancer, so my interest in nutrition helped out. I couldn't help her. I didn't know what to do, but nutrition was a great way for me to find ways to do that. I was 11 years old, by the way. And then I turned into a dancer. So I was a dancer. I used to play sports all my life and be active, but no matter what, my eating habits were terrible. So anyway, when I became a dancer, high competitive dancer, I had to develop good eating habits to make my performance stronger, better, and by knowing how to do that, I wanted to nourish my body the right way. So I did not eat the things I used to eat, and if I did, I used it in moderation. Once in a while was fine, but I started eating more vegetables, more greens, because I needed that energy, more protein for my muscles to recover from a good dance competition, etc. And making sure I hydrated myself right. So anyway, that's how I combated that. I wanted to learn more. I was always eager to learn about food. It was a big interest for me. So those are my ways of combating that. And I always wanted to change. And it's just a matter of doing it the right way and making sure I was positive in my abilities to do that. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to me today. I hope you learned a thing or two and that you can bring to your loved ones at home. And I wish you all the best. Thank you so much.